After bringing us one of the very best RPGs of the last decade in The Witcher 3, CD Projekt RED looks set to enter the 2020s in style, and then sail right past it into the sweet, sweet future of 2077. Oh yes, dear watchers, Cyberpunk is coming. And with the dawn of a brand new chapter in gaming history, there comes a dawn of many never-before-seen features, providing some great riffs on old and new in what is set to be a gorgeously dark open world. Yes, we are disappointed that there's no third-person option, but the game looks strong enough to weather through its potential problems and come out as maybe the last great game of a generation. So let's take a look at what the world of tomorrow has in store for us, eh? I am the Netrunner Ash from WhatCulture Gaming, and these are the 10 coolest Cyberpunk 2077 features we can't wait to play. 10 more than a first-person shooter. The developers have already stated their intention in making a game that is accessible to people who really aren't asked about shooter games, meaning that basically, if you're expecting a fully focused shooter, as you understandably might with forced first person, Cyberpunk isn't going to be that sort of game. For those worried about a shooter-heavy focus rather than expecting it though, it is some real exciting news. Rather than the setting just being background dressing, as it often is in those types of games, it will instead be a fully developed, rich world for us to explore as well as shoot into high infinity. There's fun for everyone, baby! Mixed with the varying playstyles you can dive into, it seems how much gunplay features depends a lot on your approach. It's even possible to go all Mirror's Edge and complete an entirely pacifist playthrough if you're that way inclined. 9. Solo playstyle. There are 3 distinct playstyles in Cyberpunk 2077, and they all allow you to approach the game in your own unique way. Each playstyle seems like a viable option, and already the game is shaping up to be one of multiple playthroughs because of it. Though it will come down to your own personal preference when it comes to which style you actually adopt, solo seems like the least cyberpunky, so it sits at the bottom of the pile for this list. It's still an exciting feature, but unlike the other 2 classes, it doesn't feel all that original. That being said, with so much originality in the world itself, you can be forgiven for wanting some consistency in your approach to the game. So the solo playstyle gives V enhanced strength as you opt for a combat focus to problems, rather than a more nuanced cyber-heavy approach instead. You're not necessarily pigeonholed even if you pick solo though. It's up to you whether your strength is put into brute force or agility. Brutes can pick up enemies and throw them, and can even pick up turrets and rip them apart with their bare hands, which is very exciting. Agile solo players, meanwhile, are proficient in melee weapons and can double jump to reach inaccessible areas. Solos are uncomplicated, but sometimes the best heroes are. 8. Techie playstyle. The second playstyle on offer is that of the Techie, which is more cyberpunk than solo, but probably still in the middle of the 3. That's because whilst Techie, as the name suggests, deals with technology, it does so through very physical means. Techies specialise in things like wires, laptops, cameras, and robots. They're essentially focused on the mechanics of technology, stripping things down and rebuilding or improving it. It is not so much of your cyberspace technology as it is good old-fashioned cables and grease. While you can't rip open turrets with your hands, you do get access to your very own spider robot instead, which is very cutely named Flathead. This cyber creepy crawly is stolen military hardware and can be used to change the environment to your advantage. If anything is wired to the ceiling, for example, Flathead can make it drop on your foes like the clever little boy that he is. 7. Netrunner playstyle. And Netrunner, the last of the 3 playstyles, feels so cyberpunk it might as well dress in wide-leg combat trousers and dance under a bridge. That was a reference to the goth meme from ages ago, which kind of ruins the joke if I have to explain it, but I digress. Rather than focusing on the hardware like techies, Netrunners can hack into technology and machinery, manipulating it from the inside out. And they can also wear very cool trousers, so I hear. While Netrunners are stealth characters in principle, CD Projekt RED has stressed that they also have cool, aggressive abilities if you want to attack problems head on. For example, the more stealthy powers involve distractions, like hacking vending machines to attract enemy attention, or hacking cameras to spot enemy positions, and yes, it all sounds very Watch Dogs right now, but hey, hopefully it does Watch Dogs better than Watch Dogs did. Watch Dogs. The more aggressive abilities are where the Netrunner shines. You can hack turrets to use to your advantage, or hack into your opponent's own cybernetics to manipulate them and even cause them to explode from the inside. Hopefully you'll be able to pull the old stop hitting yourself trick too, just to really seal the deal on this one. 6. Johnny Silverhand. Ever since it's been revealed that the breathtaking Keanu Reeves would be part of Cyberpunk 2077, actually meeting him has been high on the list of priorities. He's playing Johnny Silverhand, a character who will apparently be by your side for the majority of your time in Night City. Bad luck for Keanu superfans though, Johnny Silverhand will not be a romanceable option. God damn it! In fact, Silverhand appears to you as a digital ghost, guiding you throughout the game. That plus the numerous graffiti asking "Where's Johnny?" suggests Silverhand may even be already dead, which makes the whole romance thing make far more sense, really. We don't know much about what happens with good old Johnny, but Silverhand's massive standing in cyberpunk mythology from the tabletop game, his apparent prominent role in the story, plus the casting of Keanu Reeves has gotten a lot of people excited. Now, wake the f*** up, samurai, we've got a city to burn. 5. Innovative weaponry. Cyberpunk 2077 might have been built to appeal to non-shooter fans, but that is not to say there is no shooting at all. 3 different types of guns are available, with all 3 of them available to the 3 playstyles, so there's no limit to your approach. Power guns are just regular guns, end of. They shoot bullets and kill things. Next. Tech guns have the power to penetrate walls and enemies, ensuring nothing will get in your way. This is because guns aren't just physical weapons, they also come as thermal, EMP, and chemical weapons, meaning you need to make careful choices about your configuration for each scenario so as to not blow yourself to Kingdom Come. Smart guns offer bullets which ricochet off the ground, bend around corners, or home in on enemies a la Titanfall 2. However you want to shoot people in Cyberpunk 2077, the game has you covered in any case. 4. Minigames. Minigames and side quests can make or break an RPG. Obviously you need great gameplay, interesting characters, a vibrant setting, a compelling story, but the sort of games that ask you to sink 50 plus or even 100 plus hours in them need to offer more in their world too. And whilst we're still in the dark with side quests, we do have a bit of information about the minigames instead though. Given CD Projekt RED's track record with The Witcher 3 though, there shouldn't be too much to worry about. Whilst we're still in the dark with side quests, we do have a bit of information about the minigames instead though. From that, it seems like there will never be a dull moment in Night City. Underground boxing and martial arts have been confirmed, as have various hacking games and a shooting range. The tried and tested street racing minigame is here too, just like practically every open world ever. What more could you want? Don't say third person mode. 3. Gender? Who's that? In Cyberpunk 2077's comprehensive character customization, gender options go beyond classic man or woman tropes. It is this feature which has not only caused controversy, but which sits here as one of the game's most exciting features. Rather than picking presets, you'll be free to customize their face, body type, voice, and anything else about them as you build your perfect character. You can definitely just pick, say, a male voice, face, and body, but you can also tweak your character to be non-binary, or feature a male voice with a female face and body. It's entirely up to you how you want your character to be built in-game, making for one of the most innovative and fairly representative creation mechanics that we'll have seen in gaming. This could be the start of something entirely new when it comes to character customization, which makes it doubly exciting to see included in Cyberpunk. 2. Life paths. As well as choosing your playstyle, you'll also be selecting your life path at the start of the game, which will directly influence how various NPCs interact with you. Other games have done this previously, with backstory or race influencing your position in the open world. Here, there are 3 distinct choices: Street Kid, Nomad, and Corpo. As well as making a difference to your starting point and how you tell your own character's story, they each offer certain insights too. The game's quest director explained that Street Kids will have an easier time talking to gang members as you're essentially one of them. Likewise, Corpos have an advantage dealing with anyone from the corporate world. He didn't elaborate on the Nomad, but from the name we can assume they travel around a lot. Perhaps they're an expert in all the regions of Night City and have access to secret areas. One thing is for sure though, the game is shaping up to have a lot of replayability. 1. Mantis Blades. Ever since the game was first revealed way back in January 2013, Mantis Blades have been one of the most anticipated features to get our sticky little hands on. The spring-loaded blades pop out of your cybernetic forearms and can be used to mercilessly cut down any nearby opponents. The very first image of the game we ever saw featured them prominently as a hugely iconic feature of the tabletop, which translates well to video gaming. Since then, CD Projekt RED have thrown buckets of new features our way, but the Mantis Blades remain the best of the bunch. It's not just the Mantis Blades themselves either, but the possibilities they provide. A schematic for the blades has been shown, detailing a customizable end effector platform. Basically, you can swap the Mantis Blades out for something new entirely. A shotgun, toxic spray, deadly shurikens from the 6th dimension. We don't know exactly how it will work yet, but still, it is all very exciting, and I'm speaking very loudly. And that is our list. What can't you wait to get your digital hands on in the grand old world of Night City? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. I've been Ash, and this has been WhatCulture Gaming. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and please come back again soon for some more lovely gaming content. Thanks for watching.